What is up, guys? My name is Ethan Alvey. This is day 2 of 21-year-old just trying to figure it out. 21-year-old father trying to figure it out. I kind of messed up the intro right there, but no big deal, of course. We are actually in the garage right now, as you can tell. It's a little chilly out here, and that is because I'm just going to go ahead and knock out the workout this morning. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. Really, as far as today goes, we don't have very many. There's not really too much going on today. Of course, right now I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that workout, that exercise. Probably just gonna spend a little bit of time with Amber and Ava before I head out to DoorDash for a few hours. Amber's actually off today. She's off for a 3-day weekend, which never happens. So we're gonna spend a little time with Ava. And another thing, just right off the bat, I can tell you right now, my camera skills they've gone down. It seems like since the last time that I've done any of this. So that's gonna be another thing that I'm looking forward to tracking the progress of. Obviously, right now is not the best. I don't know how to communicate the best, like what I'm thinking, what the plan's gonna be to the camera yet. At least not without being, somewhat awkward, somewhat, I guess, timid. But that's also another reason why we're doing this too. We get to track the progress until 3 months from now. We can see the difference, and today from what it's going to look like here in March and April. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm going to have to start moving. I've got to get going. I'm going to freeze if I don't start moving because it's cold out here in this garage right now. Let's go ahead and get this workout going. So I've kind of decided right now where I want to take this or what I want to do for each video is I guess just kind of bring up topics and then hit on that certain topic for a video, and then obviously hit on another topic for a video. Just different things that can obviously help somebody or a man become successful. Just those traits or, stuff like that. And just keep in mind, I'm not by any means trying to say that I'm the professional in these shoes. More or less, what this is for me is just like a video documentary of where I think I need to be, what I think really I need to hear, but it helps me like getting it out, pushing it to other people, because that advice that I give to other people, sometimes it's what I need to hear myself. And before we go any farther right here, I just hope that you guys are having a good day and that you've had at least a second or two just to take a step back and, just take a deep breath, man. It's insane how blessed we are and granted with all these things, but just the way that society is and the way that social media is, everything seems so negative nowadays. So really just take a moment today to realize what you have, realize what you should be grateful for, and just appreciate that. Alright, so a little bit farther into the future now. This is actually the next day. This isn't the same day as the previous recording because the plans ended up being changed a little bit. I was informed that I'll be needing to work this current day, which was tomorrow yesterday. So Amber just kind of wanted me to spend time with the family and everything. We actually had to run to the store, get a few things, and kind of just chill the rest of the day. That alone in itself almost kind of brings me to a conflict because yes, I know that I should have probably went out and DoorDash, even if it was for a few hours or whatever. But at the same time, there's like a part of my mind that obviously knows how important it is to spend time with family and make yourself feel present in those moments. Today I want to talk about the idea of and how to use intention. This is a topic that I wouldn't say is necessarily new to me and everything, but one that I have been focusing on more than some of the others. What I mean by intention is nearly focus at the same time. So what this is going to mean and consist of is how intentional you are with your time, or how intentional you are with a certain task that you're currently working on. We'll just talk about my job for an example. So I want to be very intentional for set amount of hours that I'm only dialing, I'm only calling during this time period. Anything else, it can wait. Anything else can wait until the end of that, let's just say 8 o'clock, so we have a set example. Anything that is not picking up the phone, trying to talk to clients, trying to get them set up, that shouldn't even be like an issue to me. I shouldn't even be worrying about that because I should be so intentional with my time that the only thing that matters is this one current task at hand. That's the only thing that's going to move my business forward. Nothing else is going to, set me up for success. Everything else is a distraction. And it even goes deeper than that. While I'm making these calls, say while I'm in one certain call, you can only be in one call at once, right? You can't be in the call that was 3 calls ago. Whatever they said, that can't be affecting you in the one that's presently what you're working on. So my intentions will be this call right now. That's the only thing that matters. This conversation is the only thing that matters. I have to be super intentional to make everything count, to make every word count, every pitch. Now, this is something that I obviously am trying to work on, that I need to work on, that I want to work on. But the one thing that I have noticed whenever I put myself in this position and actually focused is that it doesn't only have to be business related, it doesn't have to be work related as well. It can be anything. It can be anything outside of work, whatever it is. Whenever you put your full intention, we'll just go back to exercising and lifting and everything for an example. Whenever you put your full intention through one single workout, whenever you tell yourself that I'm the very best person, nobody's better at me. Whenever you tell yourself and you genuinely believe in yourself that whatever I'm doing right now, I'm going to do the very best that I can, and nobody's doing it better than me. If you can get that through your mind, and if you can execute that way through your actions, just imagine how much that could be helpful for yourself. We live in a world full of distractions, as you know. Of course, social media, notifications, whatever it may be, everything's just constantly trying to drag you in, trying to get you to consume. So if you cut out all the distractions, if you put your full intention into one thing at a time, put your full focus into one thing at a time, how do you think that's going to affect you? How do you think that's going to affect your business, your outcome, whatever it may be, your potential? It's going to skyrocket. It's going to be exponential. So try your best to walk around with full intention, to stay level-headed, to stay grounded. I know it's a hard thing to do. I get caught up all the time, and I'm just walking on autopilot. I'm doing everything, going through the motions. It's a hard thing to get out of. But whenever you actually sit back, think about it, analyze it, think about what you should be doing, how you could do it better, how you could do it to the best of your ability, is insane. But you'll see and the difference that can make. And once again, I want to make this clear. Intention doesn't have to do anything with work or whatever you're doing. Intention can be how intentional you are with the people you communicate with, how intentional you are where you go. It's all how you make decisions. I just see things through a clear lens, I guess. It's hard to do. I'm not going to say it's not. It's hard to do until you've done it time and time again. And whenever you realize you're going through that autopilot mode, that's whenever you lock it in. You see that you're going that way, you acknowledge it, and then you turn the other way. You say, okay, we don't need to be doing that. Let's correct this right now before it gets to where that's our natural state. We're going to change that right now. I'm going to be fully locked in, focused, intentional, and we're not going to worry about that. And like I said, you're going to have to continue to check yourself probably multiple times a day. But if you continue to show yourself, your body, your brain, that you can do basically the opposite of what you're used to, and you're showing yourself that you have the potential to, I guess in a sense, change almost. If you show yourself and you actually do it consecutive times, multiple times, then it's almost impossible for your brain not to change, because that's all that it knows. It knows action. It knows motion. Yes, it's nice to say that you're going to do it, but if you don't actually do it, your brain, your body doesn't know otherwise. It's going to go back to being comfortable and knowing what it always knows. So this week and moving forward, I just want to challenge you guys. I want to challenge myself to be more intentional. Like I said, it's not an easy thing to do. Anything that we're going to talk about, anything that we're going to work towards, it's not going to be easy. But the important thing, of course, going back from last episode, just start. Once you start, Your feet are on the ground. One step at a time. That's all that it takes. Whenever you take one, you're going to take the next. That's how it works. That's how our body works. That's how inertia works. Is that how you say it? Inertia? I think so. Anyways, you know what I mean. We just gotta get started. So like I said, at least just try that out. Try to be very intentional. Or if not, at least just think about it. Just try it for one certain task. See how that helped you or see how that didn't help you. If it didn't help you, try again. It's okay to suck at something while you're a beginner. I've been sucking at a lot of things lately because I'm starting and beginning at a lot of things. I'm not going to say it's not painful. It can be painful and it will suck. It will be painful. But we have to start. We have to begin. It's okay to not know everything at once. It is okay to not be great at something your very first time. So try that out. Try to be intentional today, tomorrow, the next day, anytime this week. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow because if I continue to talk, I'm just going to start ranting. And I need something to talk about for today's video. Alright, with that being said, of course, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the video if you want to, and see you guys tomorrow.